Wait, why is that?
What is going on?
What's up, y'all?
There's some crazy shit in the background. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I got like a time out. What's going on?
I don't know.
I don't hear nothing. What it sound like?
My shit good.
I think I need.
Hey, so this is the fifth quarter podcast. Episode, what's this? Episode what, 38?
Yeah,
episode 38? Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Episode 38. We have a little bit of technical difficulties, but just bear with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
All right, boom. Yeah, I'm back. It's all good.
Yeah, we're back.
It's all good. It's all good. Okay. All right. Yes. As you see, it's the fifth quarter podcast, the number one unprofessional sports podcast in the world. As you can see, but yeah, it's week 2 NFL football. Like off the bat, what's your reaction to this past week?
I say, week 1 had a lot of, knee-jerk reactions, and then I think week 2 kind of settled everything down. I think it was a lot of people, saying Aaron Rodgers was done, then he came right back. Jameis Winston was on fire week 1, second week, 2 picks. And like I said, I ain't casting overall judgment on either, overall. I'm just saying how, everybody was up here with certain players, and then the next week it was like it brought us down to earth. So those was 2 big things. I think that the Rams are for real. I think the Bucks are for real, and Kansas City can't never count them out. And in Ravens, I like what they look like, right now. So those are probably my top 4 teams in each AFC and NFC so far this week. So that's probably my biggest takeaway.
Yo, Bill Belichick, he just knows how to make rookie quarterbacks look horrible, dog. That's like what he does. He's like, I'm pretty sure he looks at the schedule in the offseason like, all right, we got rookie. That's 3 W's we about to get, and they're gonna be in crazy fashion too. Just like you said, the first week, Wilson was looking good the first week, and then he ran into Bill Belichick. And I mean, how many picks he had? Like 4?
5.
Yep.
Oh,
damn.
5. God damn.
5. I don't know. Somebody might want to check that.
I thought it was 4. But
Okay. 4 or 5. Still is a bad outing for him. But yeah, Bill Belichick still doing the same thing. I also think that we were talking about this before we got on air, but the Panthers, man, I think what's the quarterback's name?
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. I think this might be a good fit for him.
So far, it's looking like it. So far, yeah.
You see this nigga smirking? That shit was hilarious.
It's 33-0 though. And he's
smirking because he got him.
Crazy. But
so happy.
Sam Darnold, I think he might have found his spot, yo. I think that they equipped them with a hell of a defense already. I mean, and then you got CMC in the backfield. I mean,
healthy. Yep.
He's just been a workhorse for the first 2 weeks in general. So, yeah, those are my 2.
I would say that Ravens Chiefs game, that shit was like, well worth the admission. Like whatever y'all paid for the tickets, that shit was worth that shit. And people were kind of like talking trash about Lamar in the previous week because he fumbled the ball and he got this off the field distraction of him negotiating his own contract. And then, bam, he put the team on his back. Of course, some balls bounce their way, but he put the team on their back,
he did.
Do or die situations, 200 something in the air, 100 on the ground, like doing big things. So, yeah.
Unreal. I think what my biggest takeaway from week 2 was, I think for the most part, it seemed like week 1, it was a clean week as far as like in terms of injuries. Like I know
Yeah.
I know it didn't seem like it might have been like some small injuries or some nicks and bruises or what have you, but then it seemed like week 2 it was quarterback central
Right.
going down. You had Baker Mayfield go down for a little bit. You had Tua go down. You had
again.
you got
Yeah, it was
Carson
bad.
Wentz.
Carson Wentz, damn,
spraining both his ankles.
I don't know how you do that.
that nigga.
It's like a skiing accident.
Tyrod, yeah, it definitely is like a skiing accident, a car accident, somewhere. But I mean, it was Aaron Donald, but Tyrod Taylor and some more shit. So I think that's probably like the biggest. Oh, and then of course, no, that was week 1 for y'all. Fitzpatrick,
Right,
but I mean, like that was a major thing, and then also I think this taunting rule, of course, we talked about that too, and then also I still don't know what a catch is and what isn't a catch based off of the Julio shit.
Yeah.
I definitely thought that was a catch in the back of the end zone, but
yeah. I think another thing too, man. Is it me or do you guys feel as though like the referees' whistles this year are like they quick as shit? Like it's a lot of times you'll see quarterbacks like they may be trying to throw the ball away, or prime example in that Seattle game. You know what I'm saying?
Even in the Cowboys jump.
Or even in that game, it's like, yo, like the whistles are too fucking quick. Like these guys are still trying to be football players. They're being playmakers. Let them try to make plays. You know what I'm saying? So
I think the referees are taking a different approach to the season because even that play in the Redskins game where I think J.D. McKissick, he clearly didn't get touched when he touched the ground. They went to replay, showed that he didn't get touched, and they still said that he was down. And like even the commentators was like, "What the like?" They was confused. They was like, "I don't understand." And then they went, when they go to that one dude in New York, that like the little referee guy, they be like, "I forgot his name."
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And they went to him, and he was just like, "I have no explanation." Like, clearly wasn't touched. So that's what I'm saying. I think that the referees might just be sticking to their guns a little like harder this season. Like who knows? I guess replaying gonna be 100% this year. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it all could be, a trickle down effect from this whole sports gambling, monster machine. So
I never thought about that, but that shit might play a big part, man.
Yeah.
It might.
And it's more available. Somebody could get in their pockets on the more sinister side, and they could be doing it themselves. So you never know.
Even like that taunting, the one in the Seattle game. When they're on third down, the dude, you know what I'm saying? He had, first of all, as a DB, you covering AJ Brown step for step like that. Guess what? I'm gonna be happy as fuck too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell yeah. And flag, I'm like, like what are you supposed to do? I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, we talking sports gambling, might as well get into, what the people here for. Stone Cold Locks of the Week. Stone Cold Colossus Week. I think we were, I want to say 4-3 again last week. Yeah, 4-3 again. So we still up.
Good job, guys.
Two wins over 500. If you're betting even units, you're gonna be always on top. Bet even units.
Man.
So anybody ready to hit Stone Cold Lock of the Week?
Well, let me jump in there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take us to cover. The Washington football team to cover. I think it's 8.5. I'll take us to cover. And I think I also like the that Atlanta and New York game. For whatever reason, I think I'm gonna take the over on that. I just think that's gonna be a shootout. I'm not sure why.
Hey, we won, but Daniel Jones looked good.
I was about to say that.
That's what I'm saying, and that's probably
got some wheels.
And that's probably why I'm taking the over on this because of
it seemed like his arm got a little stronger too. Like his out throws, like this be right there, like on the money. But
and it also seemed like he got somebody, you know what I'm saying, lit a fire under his ass. Like, yo, nigga, your spot is up for grabs.
He was running like that. He was running with a purpose.
Right. Exactly.
He was running with a purpose. He was.
And lastly, I'm gonna go Monday night, Philly and Dallas, and I'm gonna take the under. I just don't see it being over 50 something point. NFC East game. You know what I'm saying? Rivalry game. I just see it being a defensive game and staying under 51.5.
All right. I'm going to go with
lock it in.
New Orleans with a bounce back. They playing. Hopefully, Sean Payton can come up with a game plan, and they sprinkling a little bit more Taysom Hill and slow the game down and still it at the end. New Orleans over New England +3. Like, I mean, Mac Jones, he can't be playing, you know what I mean, veteran football for too long. So he's going to have some ups and downs, and hopefully against, you know, a well-designed game plan and Sean Payton, they cover that +3. Also, I'm going to take Tennessee -5 over the – help me out.
I think they playing the
Colts.
The Colts without probably Carson Wentz. Yeah, so we have. I mean, Eason is he's a rookie. I think
this is his second year.
Second year maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Either way, we haven't seen much out of him. I'm gonna take Tennessee in that bruising offense -5.
I'm gonna go with Arizona over Jacksonville. I think that Jacksonville, they just a young team. Rookie quarterback. There's nobody really proven on that team yet. Arizona look like a team with a lot of potential. They got a offense that look like it, potentially got a lot of firepower. Defense got a lot of pieces. They're improving. It seems to a lot of I can see Arizona being one of those teams later in the season that might surprise a lot of people. But, I can see them definitely.
The offense is crazy. Only thing I would say though, real quick, and I pointed out when we was watching the game Sunday, Cliff Kingsbury is not a good, in-game clock
decision maker.
Yeah, coach. Like he called that timeout way too early, and Kirk Cousins marched down the field, and luckily they missed the field goal.
Yeah, he lucky
and won me that money. So he got to clean that shit up, or his assistant coaches got to maybe handle some of that stuff and step up and say something. But yeah, show this rookie.
I think that might be the lock of the week. Arizona. Yeah. I think that is the lock. Yeah.
Is that a home game or away game for? It don't matter, but because Jacksonville ain't got no fans. But
right, they fucking begging these motherfuckers to come through.
That's an away game.
Yeah,
you are right. That's the team that was having the blackouts and shit. So that's bad because that means people ain't even watching your games. Like, bro, they was like, ain't even worth putting them on TV. Like, dang,
in your
own town. Dang.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Couldn't imagine.
That'll never happen here.
Hell no. Well, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the Titans. Definitely feel like that quarterback situation. And then I also feel like playing against Seattle last week, and you finally get the train rolling. Whereas though you can follow that steam and keep going ahead. So give me the Titans over the Colts, and then I like this upset pick. I don't know if it's considered an upset pick, but I like the Rams over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come to SoFi.
Hey, is that a primetime game?
No, it's 4 o'clock, I think.
4 o'clock?
Oh. Yeah.
But I mean, it's got to be on. Yeah, it's got to be on Fox, right? I mean, it's got to be the primetime game on Fox, right?
It's NFC,
Yeah, this is gonna be a good week. This is gonna be it's a lot of good matchups this week.
Last week,
a lot of good matchups this week.
So, but these are some good matchups this week.
Hey, Kurt Warner got a movie though.
I know. I'm kind of geeked about that shit.
I am too, because I remember watching that shit, like how it unfolded.
Yeah,
it's definitely gonna be crazy. You seen they had Brett Favre in that joint,
right? It got like some of the details they showed, like quick flashes. I'm like, oh damn, this is kind of spot on.
Probably gonna have Marshall Falk in that joint.
Yeah,
Mike Marks was in that bitch. Like Dick Vermeil. Like, come on, man.
And it actually looked like real football is being played at a decent level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I gotta see that joint.
Yeah,
I definitely. I was a fan of Kurt Warner. I think when he got his release of the ball is probably one of the best I ever seen.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, so we on quarterbacks. Let's talk about a young quarterback in our division, Jalen Hurts. His second year, rookie, drafted kind of early. People are really not saying too much about him, but do y'all think he has staying power in the league?
Man, I'm gonna say you can never count out Jalen Hurts just from the track record, man. Just from what he did at Oklahoma, Alabama. Like, and to be honest with you, he ain't even one of my favorite, like, just quarterbacks to watch. Like, I wouldn't even say I'm a Jalen Hurts fan per se. Like, there's probably a lot of quarterbacks you would say that came out that I would say I was bigger fans of or more exciting to watch. But, as far as being a competitor and having the, leadership pedigree and all that stuff, and then,
big games,
big game guy, yeah, man. And, he played okay in the games that he was in last year. So, I wouldn't right now. I'm not looking at him like, oh, damn, this dude's going to be a superstar, but I wouldn't count him out. He seems like he's been there, done that. I don't know. He just seems to have that his character is like some about his makeup that just make you think that he gonna pull through. So that's how I look at that shit.
And last week I said it, like when the microphone's in front of him, he always say the right thing, and that's like he has a lot of self-awareness of who he is as a player, and
that's good.
Yeah, so it's not like he has illusions of grandeur and stuff like that. Like he doesn't know like exactly who he is, but he surprised me too. What was his throwing, his accuracy. I really didn't see that like too much at Oklahoma because people just so wide open in the Big 12, so you really don't you don't know like how good they are with contested passes and stuff like that. But he surprised. There's some throws is I was like, okay, I didn't know he had that in his arsenal.
Right. And I think that all you can ask from a quarterback from rookie season to the next season is to grow, and that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing growth in Jalen Hurts. Even like from last year when we played him, I mean he was carving our defense up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, God damn. But you know what I'm saying? All you can ask for a cat to do is grow, and that's what he's doing. Like you said, Jalen Hurts knows who Jalen Hurts is. Yeah. He's not going above or beyond. He's like, we're gonna win like this. You know what I'm saying? And then Philly, the team that they have around him, it's not. They have weapons. You know what I'm saying? They have an okay defense. So all they got to do is technically just build around that cat, and he's he can win you some games.
Right, and also like. I forgot what I was about to
say. High moment.
All these stats.
Yeah, I know.
No, I definitely think he got the ability to stay around in the league as a starter too. Not only as a legitimate backup, but definitely a starter because not only does he have the ability to throw, not saying he's the best pocket passer, but you also got to take in mind and you keep in mind like this nigga could have 80 yards rushing just off a simple, like I think he did. It seemed like to me like I was just watching like glimpses of it, but it seemed like the 49ers last week did not have a QB spy on this nigga at all, and like literally it was like third down and 6, and he would just scroll out, ramble out. Damn it! What are my words?
Roll out.
He would just roll out, and then he would just pick up a first down and just do it easy. And like y'all said, the nigga he's a winner, Like I don't know how you can be a winner in that Eagles situation where they don't know what they want to do sometimes, but he's a winner. Like he knows how to get winning plays, and you can't stop somebody you can't count somebody out who's a winner and who knows how to win. Like. I think we did that with, not necessarily we, but I think they tried to do that with Vince Young, where Vince Young was like a winner. And like literally they just like kept writing them off until they found out whatever that just got him out of the league. Yeah. But
he seemed like a workhorse too. And one thing I can say is he came in last year, in the COVID season, not too much training camp, not too much preseason. And then now he's on his second coach already. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So. And
another thing,
he was at Alabama with a coach, went to Oklahoma, another coach.
Yeah.
First league in the league, another coach. Second year in the league, another coach. So
and don't forget at Alabama, like although they have Nick Saban, them offensive coordinators was rotating out.
Right. Lane Kiffin was there, and then
Mike Locksley, Steve Sarkisian.
Yep.
Lane Kiffin is an interesting character.
He is.
He is.
You're right.
How many teams has he been on in like the past 10 years? Like 10 teams?
And then they always court him too. Mm-hmm. Like wherever he goes, they be courting him. Oh, this is the guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Smoke weed, talk shit like Lane Kiffin.
I also think that the city of Philadelphia, they still haven't fully embraced him yet either. They still in the wait and see You know what I'm saying? They still waiting to see, is this our quarterback? And I think once that happens, that's when you'll start to see him, you know what I'm saying? He'll go to the next level as well, because everybody, you know what I'm saying, everybody wants to be accepted. And once he gets that, once he shows that, I think it'll take it to the next level.
He just needs one of those like signature wins. He needs like a Monday Night Football comeback, a Thursday night.
Hey, this week.
He needs one of those though. That's all he needs. He just needs like just a big stage victory. That's
a rival type jump. Yeah.
Because I feel he'll rival. I think the city will embrace him. He kind of got like a blue collar type just demeanor about him, you know.
Yeah, I'm just mad they always find that though. Why do they always find those type of players?
Right, for some reason though. But I think he has the intangibles. I think if there's any word I could use to be like, all right, I have confidence. It's not even about his throwing ability, his running ability. He just has that leadership. You know, just has all the right intangibles, like kind of like a Tebow-ish a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like I said last week, he when he decides to run, it's not like, oh shit, I'm panicking, I gotta get out of here. It's like, okay, you know, it's not working here, I'm going this way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Running with a decision.
And to be honest, like he has the stature to be able to run too. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Too. I'm not saying he's Lamar Jackson.
He run with his shoulders, like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
He's a running back when he gets outside
he's
of the
strong as shit. Like
but he knows, but he's smart enough to know, like, all right, well, this isn't my down. Yeah. Like, let me go ahead and get three downs, fall forward and get out of bounds, or fall forward and get out.
Kind of like
trying
to
take a big hit.
Like a Russell Wilson type. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I think Russell Wilson does it the best though. Like as far as that getting out and running and just, you know, he just does
take no hits. Yep.
Take it sliding and all that shit.
All right, so on the football tip, you know, we talking about past games, up and coming quarterbacks. Who would you say stock is rising or falling in the NFL?
I'm gonna say individual players.
Whichever, regardless.
Okay, right.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders. Stock is rising. I know it's early.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm going with the Raiders, and I'm definitely going with David Carr. His stock.
Derek.
Whichever one.
Derek.
But yeah, their stock is definitely rising right now for me.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say Lamar Jackson. Of course, if they win in like winning fashion now, and like say, because this is the third week, so quarter through the NFL season, he's going to have a record-breaking contract. It's going to, you know, solidify who he is in the league. Y'all can't deny the shit. And he did it all himself.
Without his top 3 running backs.
Yes. Yeah.
He is the Ravens.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if they run that whole offense through him. So if you take him off that offense, that's not the same team at all. So he pretty much is carrying that team on their back. I don't think you could do it any other way. So yeah.
I would say stock falling, the Minnesota Vikings.
But they was in two close games, bro. So
but you 0-2 though.
Yeah, but it's okay.
You 0-2 in that division. You 0-2 in that division, and we already know they are. As soon as you go 0-2, what they do? They pull out the 0-2 statistics and make it to the playoffs, right? And you fall in like that 90 percentile of not making this year, even though we do have an extra game this year. I don't know. They strike me as the same team that played last year. They got offense, but they can't stop nobody. Every single game that they're in is going to be a shootout. And stock rising. Y'all think that the Broncos 2-0 is a fluke?
No, I do not. I just think they playing good football. I mean, stout defense. Do not turn the ball over. That's huge. Teddy Bridgewater has been known as a game manager, but now he's making plays. And then plus the receiving core is crazy, bro. Like you plug anybody in that actually
after they lost Jerry
sling the ball,
too.
yeah.
You know?
So yeah.
I'll say stock rising for them.
I'm gonna say stock rising the Panthers. I didn't see this shit coming at all.
Yeah.
I didn't see it at all. I had the Saints whooping their ass. They beat the Saints. I had for week 1, I had what's it called beating them? The Steelers beating them. They whooped the Steelers ass. So Panthers, man, they might be a sleeper team. Start going down, man. I might say the Steelers. I mean, I know they beat the Lions last week, but I I didn't expect them to lose that game.
No, they beat the Bills, right?
No,
they beat the Bills week 1, and then last week they lost to the Raiders.
Okay, yeah, the Raiders. They lost to the Raiders. That's why we said the Raiders are coming up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I fucked my whole shit up then. I guess I got mixed up with somebody else. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, because you also said the Panthers.
Yeah. Okay, I was looking at the wrong shit.
Yeah.
My bad. I was looking at the.
Hey, this is the number one unprofessional sports podcast. I'll be right. We'll copyright.
I was looking at the preseason. I was like, damn, they was getting their ass whooped in the preseason.
Oh man. Hey, but you know who stock is up though? Najee Harris, dog. He's going to be.
Did you see the stiff arm?
Huh?
Yeah.
That shit was ridiculous, yo.
On Jonathan Abrams, who strikes.
And he kept going. It wasn't even just like a stiff arm and stop. It was a stiff arm and keep going. Like, get your ass up off.
That nigga's a man child.
Yeah. But I definitely think their stock is falling too. And I wish Corey was on here so we could talk shit about that. Their stock is falling, especially with Big Ben having a pectoral injury that they don't know when it happened.
Oh Lord.
Oh, they know.
Hey, I mean, shit, stock going down. Probably Carson Wentz though. That
ankle
injury was not a good look, bro. That was not a good look at all. Those ankles, because he's been hurt every damn year since like probably his since he made it to the playoffs, and then and Nick Foles finished it.
Okay, stock falling is the Dolphins front office. Y'all should have pulled the strings on Deshaun Watson when you had a chance. Now Tua is out. What are y'all going to do?
Yeah,
that was kind of
I ain't mad at that one.
Yeah.
All right. Man, because this Tua shit ain't looking good.
It's
not at all. That injury was not a good look, man.
Yeah,
like the injuries are really bad when you haven't solidified your spot yet, man. So,
what about what's the cat that went to Detroit? The quarterback, what's his name?
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff stock up to me. I feel as though like he's playing pretty decent football.
He's not terrible though. I don't know. He just like dry. So
he doesn't have that.
Yeah, he's just dry.
He doesn't have that. He kind of like Kirk Cousins a little bit.
Yeah.
Burger like that. He can get it done. He I know what you're saying though.
It's a burger with no condiments on it.
Yeah, right.
Right. Playing ass nigga.
I mean, shit. Did we say the Rams? I think the Rams stock is up like shit.
I mean, people, came in with high expectations. So,
yeah, they living up to it so far.
Man, Cooper Kupp. Good God.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But you can definitely. I mean, yeah.
All right, so all right, let's jump into it. People gonna watch this. Most people that watch this are Washington football team fans. I feel like for the most.
Not exactly.
I think so.
I
haven't looked at the analytics, but this is an unprofessional sports podcast. Let's jump in this game preview. Buffalo Bills. We go to Buffalo. Tyler Heineke's first away game starting forever. He's been in the league, off and on for like 4 or 5 years, but this is his first away start. I don't know. What are y'all expectations? How do we win? How do I not rip my TV off the wall?
I mean, we gotta
get pressure on Josh Allen. We gotta get the defensive line guys show up. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said. The defensive line has not been living up to the expectations at all. I think that's probably the biggest thing.
And I also think the offensive game plan, use your weapons, yo. Use the weapons that we have. Right. If we need to go 5 wide, go the fuck 5 wide. I mean, I just don't understand. Like,
also stop running out of shotgun, bro. That show's blowing me.
Like I just feel as though like we get, I don't know. I feel like our offense can be a lot more dynamic than what it's shown. I'm not sure it's. And you know what? Another thing too. I've been meaning to say this. I think that what was the cat that got hurt? Curtis Samuel. I think he was a huge part of the game plan. Like so much so to the point where
it kind of hindered us.
It kind of fucked us up the first 2 weeks. It was like they were still like, oh, he gonna be all right, and we was gonna be able to insert him into the game plan. But I think that he was like a huge part of what it is that we was trying to do as an offense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like you said, I got us winning by either a lot or losing close. I just don't see us winning close. I see us winning by a lot.
Man, we lost like 7 out of the last 10 in Buffalo, so I'm not expecting too much. It's a tough place to play. People sleep. The fans that are there that you see at the game are only wearing one color. It's not, even though we travel good, to be like, you know, team that's not like, you know, in the top 10 rankings all the time.
They got loyal fans.
Yeah, they are diehard fans, and it gets
crazy.
Right, the craziest shit. Bills Mafia. Just look up that hashtag Bills Mafia, and you can see some craziness. But yeah, Josh Allen he didn't have 2 good games back to back, and he's leaving a lot of plays on the field. I guess you got to, you know, mix stuff up. We got to stop sending 4 and relying on those guys. Maybe you got to mix it up, send 5, send 6. You know what I mean? Gamble a little bit. You Riverboat Ron, gamble a little bit. Like, you made that name from what? But yeah, that's all I got to say. Al, how do we win this game?
So I think, I don't know. It's going to be tough simply because I think that they are going to go 5 wide receivers and they are pass happy team. Like even regardless of who they're playing, like they're a pass happy team. And so when they're actually playing against, like the balance is not going to be there.
Daniel Jones might have exposed us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they just going to be. I don't think Josh Allen's going to run like Daniel Jones. I don't think he has a speed like Daniel Jones, but I feel like they are going to try to spread y'all out. And as B was just saying, y'all go 5 wide receivers. I wouldn't be surprised if they go 4 and 5 wide receivers, and a lot of their throws is Diggs and Beasley in the slots, like literally just like trying to work that angle as opposed to, you know what I'm saying, like actually sitting back and dropping back and having him go show off his big arm and throw 40 or 50 yards.
I mean, that's
like,
basically what Herbert did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like, why would you drop back against that 5-step drop against our defensive line? You're gonna get killed.
Yeah,
you know.
Herbert he was getting rid of that ball real fast. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even get touched.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think definitely we need to just put pressure on Josh Allen, man. Just try to stop him. I think that's probably the biggest thing. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. All I want to see is that defensive line step the fuck up. They have been pissing me off this first 2 weeks.
Jonathan Allen ain't eating though. Yeah,
Jonathan Allen and Montez, they've been doing their thing. But I want to see Chase, man. I need to hear Chase Young's name a few more times, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people kind of expect defensive linemen to break out their second year, so I'm kind of waiting for that.
And the other thing with the defensive line too, and I said it last year when y'all played the Steelers, and the Steelers do all those quick passes. If y'all not getting to the pass rush, I mean, if y'all not getting to the line of scrimmage, to the quarterback, y'all gonna have to get some tip passes and some tip balls that create interceptions based off of
we was kind of good there last year too, so it's surprising we haven't been doing that.
You know, it was interesting. Jalen said this the other day. He said maybe it might be something as far as the defense. Maybe it might be something with like Landon Collins. He was like, "Do you remember when Landon Collins got hurt last year?"
And
our game, he was like, he's not sure, but maybe it's something with Landon Collins on the field. You know what I'm saying? Just the overall, like the way that he plays.
Mm-hmm. Maybe too over aggressive in certain areas. Yeah.
And he's a little bit slow. They had the
that's true.
Did you see that where he was running side by side or running behind Daniel Jones?
And nigga Achilles was on the 30.
Yeah. Oh shit.
It's like, oh shit.
I might need that, brother.
Yeah. But yeah, we said, we got to do X, Y, Z, and we haven't beat them 7 out of 10 times. But if there's like a memory for your specific team, I'm Washington, Keys Washington, Lighthouse Washington, Al, Dallas. But is there one win that you can look to and it's like, damn, that was like our most impressive win as of late?
That Steelers game last season.
Yep.
That's probably in most recent history. That's probably the one.
I had to second that one.
Al, most impressive win as of late?
I don't know. We haven't had nothing really impressive
as of late. Recent memory?
What you want me to say? This year, last year?
Who they beat recently, man? Come on, think about that. Who have they actually beat?
Oh, you trying to be funny?
No, I'm serious though. Who have they beat?
I'm just saying impressive. Just you ain't no like one game where y'all really showed up, and
I would say
this one junk because
the San Fran joint last year too.
Last year, San Fran. Oh yeah,
Chase Young went off on that joint.
Mine's a little bit later. I had the 2017 when we went to Seattle, and Seattle had that long home streak, and we won with like Kirk Cousins and like D'Angelo Hall was playing safety, and we had like so many injuries stacked against us. That jump.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
That was a tough. Josh Dotson had a big catch on the left side.
Josh Dotson.
Right.
Josh Dotson.
That was probably the pinnacle of his career right there.
Yep.
Boy.
Yeah.
That
you got one before we sign off?
Pick ever, dog.
Man,
shit
I'm still heated over that pick.
That was a horrible pick.
Yeah. Well, if anybody watches this, on the Fifth Quarter podcast, let us know your team's most impressive win. I mean, that was like a random jump. We was playing for nothing for real. But I think like what we had and what we did, and to show up that big late in the season with nobody on our roster and Seattle's home streak, we did the damn thing.
Sure did.
Yep, just like we do the damn thing every Wednesday live on this channel, Flight Room TV, Fifth Quarter podcast. See y'all next week.
See ya.
Everybody.